What's good, world? What's good, people? You already know who it is. DC's best street poet, Tragyk, Tragyk. And you're now tapped into What's the Motivation.
Don't give in without a fight.
I would say the difference between the scene from 2010 to now in the DMV area. In 2010, I felt like it was a lot more resilient, a lot more creativity. This is 2010. It's a lot more work ethic, a lot more people trying to be them. You know what I'm saying? And they stood out, and the reason why you like these particular artists from this area was because they stood out. They didn't rap like this person. They didn't look like this person. I mean, even though we're from the same area, the way they wear their clothes, or we might wear the same type of designer, but it's never gonna look the same on a person. You know what I'm saying? It was just way more, I would say, it was definitely harder because the internet wasn't like really, it was out there, you know, it was popping, but it wasn't as popping as it is now. Like now, you know, you have to make a staple on the internet. At first, people used to really hit the ground like Master P and sell their CDs and, you know, $3, $5, you know what I'm saying? Flyers everywhere, posters everywhere, you know, all in the streets, you know what I'm saying? It was just really more of a grind and hustle mentality in the city, like how we played it in the 90s when the crack era was happening. So it was really a real hustle grind mentality. If you wasn't out here hustling and grinding, nobody knew you rapped. Nobody knew you sung. Nobody knew you did anything of that nature or shoot videos, whatever is going on, because you wasn't out here hitting the pavement. See what I'm saying? If you was out here hitting the pavement, people gonna know you. Like if you were real, like back in 2010, your name in the street was credit, not on the internet. Your name, you had to have a name in the streets. People have to know you for something. Whatever it may be, they have to know you for something. You had to put that groundwork in. You had to really put that groundwork. Now, I feel them people that did all that work has opened up a big door for the people that's coming in now to make it way more easier and accessible and, you know what I'm saying, respectable and all that type of thing because of the hard blood, sweat and tears of the artists that was out in 2010. That's what made this scene even more stronger. Because without that foundation, like you wouldn't have people easy now can come through and get 50, 60,000 views from the DMV. That was never heard of at one point in 2010. People, if you went to Wale or somebody like that, Tabby Bone, any of them type of people, you wouldn't get no 50, 60,000 views. It was unheard of. But those people, XOs, and you know what I'm saying, the Kingpin Slims, and all these other people, you know what I'm saying, that helped contribute, that was back then working hard. You know what I'm saying? Pinky Killer, everybody that was back there working hard opened up the door for now these people to easy be seen, get your numbers up. You don't have to hustle as much. Somebody could just say, I rocks with you, and they have a higher stance in the game, and you won't. But at first, it wasn't like that for us in 2010. We really had to put the groundwork in. You really seen our faces with the posters and the flyers, and you know, we throwing parties. We putting up our own money to throw parties so y'all can get the word out about the albums or the singles or the video, all that. We really, in 2010, I'm not gonna say people don't invest in themselves now, but I'm saying we really had to invest in ourselves back then. So that opened up the door for what's going on right now, where it's even a rap style that say it's the DMV flow. That wouldn't have never been created if those people back then didn't put in that hard work and wasn't the punching bag to open it up for you to just come in the ring looking like Floyd Mayweather. So that's how the scene changed. And I mean, me personally, I feel like a lot of youngins To understand where you going, you gotta know where you come from. You gotta know where you got this from. You gotta know where this came from. So when somebody come and try to, you know what I'm saying, fight you on what was created here, what type of hard work we had to put in to get to this far, you know your history. And you can bang them out every time like, oh, do you know about this? Do you know about that? That's why it's very important to know the history of whatever you're doing. So that's how it changed for me. We had to work harder in 2010 to open up the doors, just making it more easier for the up-and-coming artists now.